The lone survivor of a deadly plane crash is marking 2 years since the tragedy by sharing his inspiring journey. Luke Armstrong spent several months in treatment recovering after a severe brain injury. He lost his girlfriend and her parents in the crash in Bryan. Fox 4's Alex Boye talked with him about his future plans.
Say your son's been in an accident.
It's been 2 years since 24-year-old Luke Armstrong survived a deadly plane crash in Bryan, Texas. His longtime girlfriend, Victoria Walker, and her parents died in the crash, piloted by Victoria's father.
I have no memory of the actual sequence of the crash, which happened on takeoff. I don't remember anything.
Luke calls that part a blessing, but his long road to recovery would be the challenge of his life. He was in a wheelchair for the first few months after the crash. The then Texas A&M senior suffered a traumatic brain injury. He had to basically learn how to live again.
I was forgetting things as they were happening in real time. I had to learn to walk, then run, how to balance.
I was asked to help with the case primarily because of the vision issues that he had.
Dr. Valentina Neufeld is a vision specialist with Center for Neuroskills. Neufeld developed a rigorous treatment plan for Luke to help him with his optic nerve damage.
And we were kind of bombarding him from different angles to really challenge the system so that he could be where he's at right now.
Luke says some days were overwhelming. He credits the love of his family, medical providers, and other patients at CNS with helping him succeed. A big milestone, getting his driver's license again.
I guess I can say I'm lucky. I'm one of the only people that got to get their driver's license twice.
Last August, Luke was able to go back to Texas A&M and finish his bachelor's degree in construction science. He's now a project engineer at Mink in Dallas, which is where we interviewed him. Luke says he looks forward to the next chapter in his life, but says Victoria and her parents will always hold a place in his heart.
If I were to lay down and fold and not work towards recovery, then what was the point of all of it?
And as far as the future goes, Luke tells me that one of his big goals is to work as a project manager on the construction of either a hospital or rehab center. He says he would love to give back to all of the medical professionals who helped him along his recovery. Reporting in Dallas, Alex Boye, Fox 4 News.